My friend, this is Dr. Michael Briscoe with DMB Fitness, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to do another back exercise. The latissimus dorsi is that main muscle group that gives you that tapered look. On guys, we like to have that V shape transitioning from our shoulders down to our waistline. For women, you're not going to be as wide as a guy typically, but you still want to have that nice tapered appearance down to the hourglass waistline. Okay, so this is that big main muscle group right in through here. And one exercise I'm going to show you is using a flat bench here in a barbell, and it's called a barbell pullover. So the motion, if you imagine me laying down on the bench, the motion is the arms are coming up like this, and I'm pulling the weight back up against gravity. So I'm going to show you here laying down, first without the weight. Anytime you're on a flat bench like this, or even an incline bench, you're always going to have your 4 points of contact. The feet on the floor, buttocks on the bench, your upper back, and then your head. So if I'm laying here, I'm nice and stable, I'm going to engage my core, and you will definitely feel that core engaging when you're doing these exercises. So I'm going to hold the barbell here, I'm going to have it lifted up above me. My hands are basically the same width as my shoulders. Okay, so I'm not way out here with it. I'm just right here. So if I just imagine my hands just go straight up from my armpits, I'm right there, I'm grabbing the bar, my elbows are slightly bent, and I'm just going to let the weight come back over my head here to the point of where I'm not quite parallel with the floor, I'm just slightly above it. If you go any further back, you're going to run the risk of hurting your shoulder. So I'm just kind of stopping right here, and you'll feel the tension to the point where you need to stop with the movement. So you're here, and from here you're going to pull back up, and that is actually the exercise. So coming down here, and I'm pulling back up here using this big muscle group. This pulling motion of the arm is one of the movements that this muscle creates. Okay, so I'm going to show you with the barbell itself. Okay. So I just rested on my chest just to get my arms and hands in position, and I'm going to raise up here. Again, if you have someone who can spot you to help you get it up, that is fine. And for safety purposes, if you're by yourself, you can do this, but you can do it in a smart way where you're using weight that you can control, but yet it's still challenging. So from here, my elbows are slightly bent. I also want to make sure my thumb is wrapped around this bar for security purposes, okay? So I'm going to come down. I start off with my hands above my armpits. Okay, my shoulders are back, and I'm going to let it down, nice and controlled here. Now I can feel the tension in my shoulders. I'm coming back up. There's the movement. That's the exercise. Coming here and back up. There's something similar to this exercise called skull crushers, where it's more of a tricep exercise here. That's not what we're doing. So you want to make sure that your elbows are slightly bent and they stay slightly bent. So in other words, when I'm coming back here, I don't want to do this with the bar. Now I'm engaging my triceps, and I'm no longer isolating my lats. So slightly bent elbows, they stay that way the whole time. And I breathe out, coming up. I'm breathing in and out, coming up here. When I'm done, I just transition here, and I can slide it down as I'm sitting up with the momentum of the weight.